A few seconds need to go by before I can start streaming. Let's just wait a few. And it looks like we are live. Hello everybody, how y'all doing out there in the Internetville? I know no one's watching me right now except for you on YouTube after I upload this. What we're gonna do today, after I go through my whole spiel in the beginning, is what I wanted to do on Saturday or Sunday, whatever day that was. I wanted to show you how the book, the Japanese the spoken language worked. And by doing that, we're going to go over Lesson 4, Section A. And I think it'll be good for everybody to see how that book works. Whenever I teach Japanese to students online or whatever, that's the book that I'm going to be using. A lot of people hate that. Why is it playing the same song again? Let's change a new song. Okay, there we go. Whenever I'm teaching online, I use that textbook because it's fantastic for speaking back and forth, and it really focuses on speaking, which is what a lot of people don't get enough of. It's best used with somebody who's very good with the language already. Unfortunately, not many people can do that. If you want to have private lessons with me, let me know. We'll jump on Skype together for a small fee. Alright. If you enjoy what I'm doing, on YouTube, thumbs up this video, subscribe, show it to all your friends, blah 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 blah. Also, you can support me through Patreon if you want to donate a small amount every single month. It can be $1, $2, $3. There are gifts. I'm still working on some illustration rewards. Apparently those take a lot more than I thought they would, but they're pretty good. It's Sailor Moon. Actually, I got it over here. Oops, that's not it. This is how it's looking right now. Can you guys see that very well? No, you probably can't. Hang on, let me adjust something. Where the heck is my mouse? There it is. So there's Sailor Moon so far. We have her inked in. I'm gonna redo her one more time and change how her hair and everything works, so it looks a lot better. Then I'm gonna shade it in, send it out, and I'm gonna also make a digital copy, and maybe I'll sell prints of them, I don't know, whatever, if anybody actually wants to buy my crappy art. Anyway, that's Patreon rewards. Also, bumper stickers will exist. Oretachi wa ima ika de sexu o motteru, which is a pretty good joke. We're having sex with squid right now. We're gonna be, there's also JLPT videos, JLPT N5, boom, you got it all right there. That's enough plugging my website. If you want to give me donations, just one-time pony, just hit this donate button right there. You can follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, which you should be doing already. Quizlet, which, you know, follow me on Quizlet, because on Quizlet we got a bunch of flashcards. If you go to the Evansies Japanese class, boom, you get a whole bunch of stuff right there. It's fantastic. I gotta do the katakana videos. I gotta do that. Facebook, join me on Facebook. Subscribe, all that sort of stuff, so you can see when I'm going live. Evans Easy Japanese. Also Twitter, Evans EZ Japanese, so you can see when I'm going live. This, I think, sends you out right away. Like, it'll just be like, boom, I'm live when I need to go live. Okay, great. Tomorrow's new days, new ranks in League of Legends, and I got the Japanese voices in there. I'm going to be doing a little bit of like a quest to Platinum, which I doubt I'll ever get to Platinum. I'm a Gold 5 scrub. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Good day, Shady Endless. Thanks to all your help. Actually, I mean, I don't mean to be a jerk, but remember how we were having so many problems on the stream the other day? Literally did nothing. I changed nothing, and it's back to working perfectly. I really have no idea what was going on. It must have just been an OBS/Twitch issue that was going on over the weekend. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys this textbook. I'm just gonna go here. We'll go to Amazon.com. Music is by Ben Sound and some other YouTube free songs. If you enjoy this cruddy music. I'm just using it so it doesn't get copyright infringements, so I can actually put this out on YouTube. Thank you, Ben Sound. I know I didn't actually mean to say your music sucks, but it's very casual. Alright, so this is the book, Japanese the Spoken Language. In my opinion, it's a fantastic textbook. A lot of people hate it, and you'll see why people hate it, and you'll see why I love it today. Let's go ahead and get started. This is Lesson 4. I know I'm not starting off with Lesson 1. Boo-hoo. Deal with it, I guess. Lesson 4 is a good starting lesson just because it gets rid of the very, 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 very basic stuff. Alright, so it starts off with core conversations. We got this one right here. So, sore nan desu ka? Sore nan desu ka? You see these checks and these weird little things above the above the letters? That shows you where to go up and down with your voice. Sore nan desu ka? Nan desu ka? See how we have a slash going up on the E and then it comes down on the next E? Kore desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. Furoshiki desu yo. Kore desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. And you can see where to intonate your voices. Furoshiki desu yo. Kore desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. Kore desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. Boom. And that tells you how to pronounce the words properly. Woo! Furoshiki? Furoshiki? That's what this question mark does. Totemo benri desu yo. Totemo benri desu yo. Yo, totemo benri desu yo. Sore nan desu ka? Kore desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. Furoshiki? Totemo benri desu yo. And that's how this conversation works. Just translating Sore, that near you. So this guy ends talking to J and he's pointing to something near J. Sore nan desu ka? What is that? Nan is what, desu is ka. Kore desu ka? This by me? It's a furoshiki desu yo. It's furoshiki's a little handkerchief. Furoshiki? What? A furoshiki? Never heard of that. Yeah. Totemo benri desu yo. Benri means convenient. Totemo is very, so very convenient. Number 2. This is a great example of what the wa particle does. Sorry, let me know if my audio levels are too crud-tastic. If they need to be changed, let me know. I'm not good at all this stuff. Number 2. This is a great example of how the wa particle works. Tenisu shimasu ka? Tenisu shimasu ka? Tenisu shimasu ka? Do you play tennis? Do you do tennis? And the ka makes it a question. And says, yeah, tenisu wa shimasen ne. Tenisu wa shimasen ne? Why would he put a wa there? That's not the subject of the sentence. That's not even the topic of the sentence. This is what's the contrastive particle of wa. So what he's saying here is, well, tennis, I don't play tennis. Like, it's kind of like that's how you translate, no, tennis, I don't play tennis. So it's almost like this tenisu wa isn't even part of the sentence. No, tennis, I don't play tennis. I don't play tennis. Nah. It's the nah particle there is just a weird one saying, emphasize seeking agreement. It's just there. Tennis shimasen ne. Notice how there's no question mark. It's not like shimasen ne. It's shimasen ne. Ne. See how we have the dash above it and then it drops down and it stays flat. Ne. Yeah. Tenisu wa shimasen ne. To which Jay asks, gorufu wa? Gorufu wa? And this wa particle is perfect. It tells us exactly what we need to know. What about golf? And that's sort of how the wa particle here is being used. What about golf? Gorufu wa? Gorufu wa? Gorufu wa yoku shimasu yo. Yoku shimasu yo. Yoku shimasu yo. Gorufu wa yoku shimasu yo. Gorufu wa yoku shimasu yo. So I do play golf at least. Golf? Yeah, I play it a lot. I play it frequently, I tells ya. This yo particle is just, a lot of people translate this like it's the exclamation point. I don't want to say that because it's not. The yo particle is more like you're asserting new information or a fact that somebody might not have known in a way that, you're just asserting the information to them. I'm informing you that this is true. It's an odd thing to try to explain. You'll get a feel for it as you go along. So, tenisu shimasu ka? Do you play tennis? Yeah, tenisu wa shimasen ne. Well, I don't play tennis. I don't play tennis. That's what that wa particle does. Gorufu wa? How about golf? Gorufu wa yoku shimasu yo. Gorufu wa yoku shimasu yo. I do play golf. I do play golf. Instead of saying, I play golf, you're saying, I do play golf. I do play golf. Yeah, golf I play. Stop me if you have questions. We got 3 viewers. Kyou wa dare desu ka? N and J are talking. Kyou wa dare desu ka? Kyou wa dare desu ka? Practice saying this at home. Practice saying this at home. Oh, I forgot to mention. You see this SI? That's she, because it's in the S row and the I column. It's a she. Sa, she, su, says so. And that's one of the reasons why people hate this textbook. The who is because it's in the H row and it's the oo sound, so it gets an H oo. Even though it's pronounced very closely to hu, hu, hu. It gets a hu sound in this book. Shimas. It's an intriguing thing they do in the book. It's kind of annoying. A lot of people hate the romaji here. Kyou wa dare desu ka? Regarding today, who is it? Who is it today? Who do we have today? Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka-san is the one who's coming. The ga particle here, one of the best explanations of ga versus wa is that what comes before the ga is what's important, rather than what comes after the ga. So he's informing you that Tanaka's the one that's coming. Tanaka-san ga kimasu. Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka is the one that's coming. Tanaka's the one that's coming. Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Kyou wa dare desu ka? With the wa particle, usually what comes after it's important. Kyou wa, regarding today, dare desu ka? Who is it today? Who is it today? Then B responds with Tanaka-san desu ka? Tanaka-san desu ka? Tanaka-san desu ka? Tanaka-san desu ka? Oh, Tanaka-san desu ka? Ja, Z-Y-A-A is a ja sound. Why? Because the S row with 10 tens usually makes a Z sound. Even though it's a she with 10 tens, it should be a J sound. More frequently, you're going to see this as J-Y-A-A in another Romaji textbook. Tanaka-san desu ka? Ja, ashita wa? Ashita wa? Ashita wa? Ashita wa? Ja, ashita wa? How about tomorrow? So over here we have how about golf? Here we have ashita wa. How about tomorrow? How about golf? How about tomorrow? Ashita wa Yamamoto-san desu. Yamamoto-san desu. Yamamoto-san desu. Ashita wa Yamamoto-san desu. Well, regarding tomorrow, it'll be Mr. Yamada. Woo! Or Mrs. Yamada. We don't actually know. Just Yamamoto-san. Yamamoto-san. That's how that works. That's how this textbook works. It's a fantastic book for explaining, for learning conversations. In college, my homework was to memorize these conversations and blurt them out without speaking, without looking at the paper. So, Kyou wa dare desu ka? Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Kyou wa dare desu ka? Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Kyou wa dare desu ka? Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka-san desu ka? Ja, ashita wa? Ashita wa Yamamoto-san desu. Did I get it right? Ashita wa Yamamoto-san desu. Oh, great, perfect. I got it right. Kyou wa dare desu ka? Kyou wa Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka-san ga kimasu yo. Tanaka-san desu ka? Ja, ashita wa? Ashita wa Yamamoto-san desu. Boom. That's what you have to do. You memorize it, and then when you go into class the next day, you blurt it out without thinking, without looking at the paper. That's how you're going to learn Japanese and learn how to speak it really well. Conversation number 4. Oh my goodness, it's a long one. Let's look at this guy. Notice this is Eiwa jiten. Notice it's actually EE, but the real way to write it is an EI. Or you know, you do an E followed by an E. So Eiwa. Eiwa means English to Japanese. Jiten is a dictionary. Eiwa jiten arimasu ka? Is there an Eiwa jiten? Is there an English to Japanese dictionary? And it's almost like they're in a store saying, do you have one? But it could be, is there one? Do you have one / is there one? Eiwa jiten arimasu ka? Eiwa jiten arimasu ka? Eiwa jiten arimasu ka? Is there an English to Japanese dictionary? Eiwa jiten arimasu ka? Eiwa jiten desu ka? Hai, arimasu yo. Atarashii no ga arimasu yo. Atarashi, new. Atarashi no, a new one. A new one. Ga is the subject. Arimasu yo. Atarashi no ga arimasu yo. We have a new one. Atarashi no ga arimasu yo. We have a new one. Eiwa jiten desu ka? Hai, arimasu. Arimasu yo. Atarashi no ga arimasu yo. Atarashi no ga arimasu yo. Atarashi no ga arimasu yo. We have a new one. Eiwa jiten arimasu ka? Eiwa jiten desu ka? はい、ありますよ。新しいのがありますよ。あ、この大きいのですね。This backwards one's like ね。The front way is like ゴルフは? Oh, so actually this one ね。ね。あ、この大きいのですね。ね。わ。ね。わ。あ。あ、この大きいのですね。なかなかいい辞書ですよ。なかなかいい辞書ですよ。 この大きいのですね. This big one, eh? Oh, it's this big one? Oh, it's this big one? あ、この大きいのですね. Yes, you're correct. なかなかいい辞書ですよ. なかなかいい辞書ですよ. なかなか is, rather. いい辞書 is a good dictionary ですよ. G10 and G-show, pretty much the same word. I've actually asked a native speaker what the difference is. They had a difficult time explaining it to me, either because I'm dumb or because it's really confusing. なかなかいい辞書ですよ. そうですか. じゃあ、これをください. Sorry. じゃあ、これをください. じゃあ、これをください. ありがとうございます. 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 Alright, so we got 3 viewers. I want you guys to practice this conversation with me. Try to memorize it right now. You guys are going to be J, okay? I'll be A, I'll be N, and you guys be J. I'll say my line, then you guys got to say it at home. Obviously, I can't hear you, but give it a shot. So I'll say, 英和辞典ありますか? And then I want you guys to reply with, 英和辞典ですか? はい、ありますよ. 新しいのがありますよ. ありますよ. 新しいのがありますよ. Then I'll say, あ、この大きいのですね. You'll say, なかなかいい辞書ですよ. C, そうですか. じゃあ、これをください. Then C will be, ありがとうございます. Alright, so here we go. You guys got it? Oh, ha! Thank you. Jacob J is a hero. Thank you. I forget that I have that stupid thing up. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm glad I checked. There you go. Thank you for doing that, Jacob J. Cheers, buddy! Alright, here we go. One more time. 英和辞典ありますか? 英和辞典ですか? はい、ありますよ. 新しいのがありますよ. この大きいのですね. なかなかいい辞書ですよ. そうですか. じゃあ、これをください. ありがとうございます. That's you guys. Alright, you guys are J. Here we go. Jacob J, you're J because you got 2 J's in your name. You got that? Here we go. 英和辞典ありますか? あ、この大きいのですね. そうですか. じゃあ、これを、sorry, じゃあ、これをください. Good. How'd you guys do? Was it difficult? Were you able to follow along? Was it difficult to speak? Let me know in the comments. I know I can't read what you're saying right now, but let me know. Let's switch it up. And I'll be J and you guys be A. N. I'll act like I can hear you, okay? I'll mouth the part so I give you enough time, okay? Alright, so here we go. Let's give it a shot. You guys are N. And I'm gonna be J. 3, 2, 1, start! 英和辞典ですか? はい、ありますよ. 新しいのがありますよ. I forgot my line. 新しいのがありますよ. Yeah. なかなかいい辞書ですよ. ありがとうございます. Boom. Not a huge fan of the romanization system. Yeah, exactly. That's why people hate the book. People hate the like the ZI is Jisho. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people hate the romanization. Once you get used to it, for the record, what you can type this way in using like ZYAA and it'll come off Ja. Like it works in a dictionary unless they decide to do this EE instead of EI thing. But that's the reason why people hate this book. However, I'm trying to show you guys why it's an awesome book if you could just get over the romanization. Okay, let's try number 5. Look at Choto, T-Y-O-T-T-O. That's not Kyoto, that's Choto because T-Y, the only thing it could be that is a chi with a small yo after it. Choto. So that's actually Choto. Once again, yeah, the romanization's quite annoying. Honestly, I don't think they should have done this romanization. However, then again, I'm not a Harvard graduated linguistics major who also worked with a native Japanese linguistics major at Ohio State University. So I felt like it wasn't necessary, but they did it. After a few lessons, you learn to read it with no problem. All right, let's look over this one. Whoop. I was thinking about sort of copyright infringing this, which I kind of am doing right now, and just putting it all into katakana or hiragana. but I don't know how to make the little dashes and things appear above the letters. And also, you know, you have to emphasize where they go because, yeah, that's very difficult to do. And they did all this with a typewriter. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to number 5. ちょっとすみません。その黒い傘見せてください。ちょっとすみません。その黒い傘見せてください。So, その黒い傘, that black umbrella. So, why is it sono? Because it's near J. N's talking to J. This umbrella must be near J. その黒い傘見せてください. Show me that, please show me that black umbrella. ちょっとすみません. Excuse me for a little bit. Can you show me that black umbrella? 雨ですか? Oh, notice how she's not saying, is it raining? She's saying, is it rain? Which is, technically, ame can be rain, like the individual droplets. It can also mean rainy, like an adjective. Ame desu ka? The English translation would be rainy. Ame desu ka? Is it rainy? ちょっと大きくないですか? So, isn't it a little bit big? Here, she's talking about the umbrella. He or she. ちょっと大きくないですか? I want to point this out. Okay, so this might be tricky for some of you newer learners. ちょっと is a little bit to a little bit. 大きくないですか? Notice it's ですか, so it's a question. It is something. Is it something? Because it's a question. Is it something? And then notice we have a negative adjective. Is it not big? Is it not big? Is it not a little big? And I want to point out that when you do this in English, if you translate this pretty directly into English, it turns into a don't you think kind of a thing. Just like it does in Japanese. ちょっと大きくないですか? Isn't it a little big? So, ka, it's a question, so we change the word order. Instead of it is not big, it turns into is it a little big? Is it a little big? And then it's negative. Is it not a little big? Is it not a little big? Shorten that to isn't it a little big? It turns into a suggestion. Isn't that a little big? ちょっと大きくないですか? 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 大きくないですか? 大きくないですか? You have to headbang to this one. Alright, so I'm just checking out the comments. Whenever you see me looking down here, I'm like, oh, where's the comments? Feel free to leave comments. Ask questions, guys. ちょっと大きくないですか? Isn't it a little big? じゃあ、この青いのはいかがですか? じゃあ、この he's holding one near him. 青いのは well, how about notice how we were talking about a black one, but now that one's too big. At least N thinks it's too big. We didn't use ga here, we used wa. Why? We're directly contrasting the new object with the other object. That's what the wa particle does. It's like, oh, forget about that guy. How about this one? How about is kind of what the wa particle translates to. じゃあ、この青いのは how about this black? And then the no particle is technically a nominalizing particle. It could either be a noun or it's a nominalizer. Anyway, it just basically translates to one. It can come after e adjectives, na adjectives, or even after a verb, a plain form verb. This blue one, この青いの, time out. Make sure you don't translate no as one as in you're counting, like no, ni, san, shi, go. Like the letter, it's not the number one. It's like when we use the word one as a noun. The big one, the black one. That was that bag. I might make a bumper sticker out of that conversation. That was hilarious. Or like the white one, or the cheesy one, or you know, oh, how about the gray one? That type of a one is what this no is doing. じゃあ、この青いのはいかがですか? いかがですか? How about it? So this is similar to どうですか? どうですか? It's a little bit more polite. いかがですか? It's a little bit more distance. Like I don't know you as well as どう, so I'm going to use いかが. いかがですか? J is probably a store clerk. じゃあ、この青いのはいかがですか? いかがですか? How about this blue one? そうですね。じゃあ、これお願いします。これお願いします。じゃあ、これ is this. Why did NC? Why did it switch to これ? He said この, so it's near J, but then he's gonna buy it, even though it's not near him. Something happened between B and C. Let's check out the miscellaneous notes. Let's see if it says that. Oh my goodness. CC5 is another example of such shopping situation. The customer N has just come in out of the rain, a fact noticed by the sales clerk. Ikaga is a more polite form of do. Both ikaga desu ka and do desu ka occur frequently as offers. How about? The color words introduced here all have E imperfective kata forms, and therefore are classified as adjectives. Adjectivals are adjectives. There are many additional colors words describing this blah 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 blah, which cover a wide range of the spectrum. Thus, broadly speaking, aoi may describe both blues and greens. Oh, they don't talk about how. Anyway, between here and here, the store clerk handed over the umbrella. この青いのはいかがですか? あ、そうですね。じゃあ、これお願いします. Now N's holding it. That's why I switched from これ here to この here to これ over here. So because she handed it over, the store clerk handed it over, all of a sudden N's got the これ. Then J ends with ありがとうございます because, you know, he's selling it and wants the money. One more time. ちょっとすみません。その黒い傘見せてください。あ、雨ですか？ええ。ちょっと大きくないですか？ちょっと大きくないですか？あ、じゃあ、この青いのはいかがですか？そうですね。あ、じゃあ、これをお願いします。ありがとうございます。Boom. Alright, you guys are quiet in chat. Come on, guys. Let's practice this one together. I'll be N, and you guys be J. Be sure to, after this JB, when you say this, even though I can't see you, and even though no one's watching you, act like you're handing over the umbrella. You gotta act like a store clerk. Get in that mind frame, because when you go to Japan, you're gonna be next to a store clerk, and you gotta learn how to act like it. Okay? Language is acting. Hoo-hell! Alright. That's stupid, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna be 5N, okay? Then I'm gonna point to you guys and you say your line for J, and then I'll do my B, and then you guys do your B, and then I'll do my C, and then you guys finish the C, okay? And then we'll switch. Here we go. あ、ちょっとすみません。その黒い傘見せてください。ええ。あ、ちょっと大きくないですか？じゃあ、この青いのはいかがですか？そう、then you handed it over, right? あ、そうですね。じゃあ、これをお願いします。ありがとうございます。Thank you. Yeah, great. Any questions there? いらっしゃいませ! いらっしゃいいらっしゃい! Yeah, good, yeah. When you walk into a lot of Japanese stores and restaurants, they will yell いらっしゃい or いらっしゃいませ, which is literally means come in. It's like a blunt command in a weird way, but it's very polite. It means please, you're welcome. Please come on in. Please come on in. Like, welcome to our humble abode or something like that. Alright, now you're N, and I'm J, and I'm going to hand over the umbrella to you guys. Alright, you guys ready? It says, starts off with, ちょっとすみません. 3, 2, 1, you guys. あ、雨ですか? That was me handing over the black one. お、じゃあ、この青いのはいかがですか? ありがとうございます. Good, great. And that's how this works. That's how this textbook works. It's a fantastic textbook in my opinion. Yes, the romanization is Z's and SI's and weird things like that. However, get over it, and it's a fantastic textbook. And I'm going to show you why. Here's the English equivalents. So we just did 5. So 5 is, excuse me, would you let me see, literally please show me that black umbrella? Oh, is it raining? Which is what I just said. Yes. Isn't this a little big? Well then how about this blue one? I'll take it. I'll take this one. Literally, you see the parentheses, literally, I request this one, which is accurate. Onegaishimasu is to request something. Then C is thank you. Here is the breakdowns. It gives you the vocabulary chunk by chunk. Man, this song is depressoroni. Whoops, what the heck? Wrong button. Alright, depressoroni, we're going away. Alright, we're on Sunny. Alright, then we have the vocab. それ何ですか? They just blam out the whole thing. What is that thing? Furoshiki, a cloth for wrapping. Benri, convenient, easy to use. That's a na adjective. The opposite of benri is fuben. So benri na hito, benri na mono, benri na furoshiki, fuben na mono, fuben na furoshiki. Tennisu is tennis. Tennisu shimasu, to play tennis. Tennisu wa shimasen. I don't at least do tennis. Tennis, at least, I don't play. Goru, nani? What? What? Nani? What? Tanaka-san ga kimasu. Mrs. Tanaka will come. Mrs. Tanaka does come. Notice how they italicize Mrs. Tanaka, Mr./Mrs. Tanaka? That's because what comes before the ga is what's important. Mrs. Tanaka will come. Not other people. Mrs. Tanaka will come. Arimasu, exist or have. Nakanaka, quite considerably. Kudasai, please give to me. By itself, kudasai means give to me. Kore o kudasai, please give to me this one. Then we have some colors. We have, let's zoom up. We have kuroi, and then the past tense it's kurokata. Aoi, aokata. Akai, akakatta. Kiroi, kirokata. Shiroi, shirokata. Is black, is blue, is green, is yellow, is white. In the E adjective form, these are technically predicates. They are sort of like verbs. That's why the verb is there. Don't worry about it too much right now. Kasa, umbrella. Misemasu is to show. Misemasu, misemashita, miseru, miseta. Misete kudasai, please show me. Please give to me the showing. Ame, rain. Yuki, snow, or my wife's name. Okay, then we got chotto, a little bit. Chotto. There's a famous guy in Japan. Chotto. He used to be famous at least. Ikaga, how, polite. We got a bunch of miscellaneous notes. I'll leave these up here just for a second so you can read them. I'm not going to go over that all because that would just be a wall of text. You can pause this on YouTube later when it goes up. But these are important notes to what you're reading, and they kind of explain what's going on and give you a little bit of a brief explanation of what's going on. Were there any questions? Nope. You guys are quiet in chat. Structural patterns. These are the grammar notes. This is what's telling you the grammar. So this one's going to tell you about nominals and predicates. Nominal means a noun. A predicate means everything that's not the subject. A predicate, you'll remember, is a verbal expression or an adjectival. Adjectival is a fancy way of saying adjective expression, or a nominal plus des expression. In previous lessons, we have encountered nominal plus predicate patterns of two kinds. The nominal expresses the manner in which or degree to which the predicate occurs. Ammari wakarimasen. I don't understand very much. Hotondo dame desu. It's almost no good at all. Hotondo means almost completely, almost every, almost all. Hotondo dame desu. It's almost no good at all. Totemo muzukashii. If you double up the T in totemo, it's stronger than just totemo. Totemo muzukashii desu yo. It's really difficult. Or the nominal expresses the time when the predicate occurs. Ashita ikimasu. Kino tsukurimashita. We now add two additional types. So in the previous lessons they had things like this, and then now they're adding two more patterns, and they're just talking about those patterns. Subject, verb, subject, verb, subject, verb, subject, verb. So nominal expresses who, what, does a verb predicate. The nominal expressions who or what is acted upon by an action predicate. Pai tabemasen. So that this is the O particle. Don't eat a pie, or use a computer, or buy a computer, or buy a book. Anyway, we'll just scroll through this slowly so you can read it on your own. Pretty impressive. This will explain the wa particle. Basically everything that I've told you already explains this, but let's go, I'll just, slowly go over that. To a predicate, blah blah blah. If you just pause this on YouTube, you'll be able to read it on your own. Fantastic, very in-depth explanations of the wa particle, and then later the ga particle. It even talks about intonations, as you can begin to see when my big head gets out of the way. Okay, we'll go on to the next page. Watashi wa dekimasu. Watashi wa dekimasu. I, at least, can do it. But I'm not sure other people. Kyou wa ikimasu. Today, at least, I am going. Okay, so we'll just, there's some more examples. Blah, 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 blah. Feel free to pause these on YouTube once again. Here's the ga particle. So nominal plus ga, X does or is Y. It is X that is the doer of the action. So notice how the thing that comes before ga is very important in the sentence with the ga particle. Tanaka-san ga shimasu yo. Tanaka-san ga shimasu. Mr. Tanaka is the one that's going to do it. Kohi ga ii desu. Coffee will be alright. Kore ga computer desu. This is a computer, or this is the computer, the one that we've been talking about. It talks blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. More examples, and it contrasts them. Tanaka-san ga kimashita. Tanaka is the one who came. Tanaka-san kimashita, or Tanaka-san ga kimashita. Tanaka-san kimashita. We're not really sure which one. Notice that there's no ga or wa in the middle one. Tanaka-san wa kimashita, or Tanaka-san wa kimashita. Mrs. Tanaka came. I don't know about other people though. Mrs. Tanaka? She came. There's some translations for the wa particle usage. Once again, pause these when you're in YouTube. If sorry you're watching them now, you can't use it. Oh, did I do it right? Hello, Neon Talon. How you doing? We're looking up a new textbook. It's called JSL, Japanese Spoken Language. Right now we're going over the grammar parts. I'm not going to go over this because it'll just take too long, but I'm showing you how in-depth the explanations are. In replying to an information question, we'll do this part. This is actually pretty good. In replying to an information question that has as its focus a question word plus ga, a particularly common reply is nominal plus des. Examples: Dore ga dame desu ka? Which one is bad? Which one is broken? Notice how after an interrogative in a question like this, the interrogative questions like dore or dare or itsu or dare, they always have ga. You never have a wa there. Why? Because which is the most important part of the sentence. Who is the most important part of the sentence. When you're asking who came, you don't care about the come. It's like, who came? No. It's just, you're asking who came. You're asking when did it happen. The question part's the most important part of the sentence, so they get ga particles. Dore ga dame desu ka? Which one's bad? Kore desu. Just this one. Kore desu. This one's bad. Dare ga kimasu ka? Who will come, or who comes on a daily basis? Watashi desu. So even in a situation like this, instead of saying watashi ga kimasu or watashi wa kimasu, watashi ga kimasu, you're gonna see watashi desu, and that's fine. These are common sentences. Common replies are just gonna be dare ga blank desu ka? Blank desu. Dare ga verb shimasu ka? Watashi desu. Something desu. Just this desu thing. Itsu ga ii desu ka? When is okay with you? When is alright? Asatte desu. Asatte is the day after tomorrow. Dare ga shimashita ka? Dare ga shimashita ka? Who did it? Yamamoto-san desu. Yamamoto is the one who did it. Compare now. Dare ga shimasu ka? Tomodachi desu ka? Who did it? Who will do it? Will it be a friend? Notice how even in the question they don't say tomodachi ga shimasu ka? They say is it a friend? Tomodachi wa shimasu. Notice we get a wa particle because it's accurate, and then converts the situation using yes or no answer. The respondent, yeah, because it's a yes or no question. Tomodachi wa shimasu yo. Anyway, fantastic explanations in this. We talk about the O particle. If you want some more explanations of the O particle, you can go to my website to individual lessons and learn about that some more. But this is a fantastic explanation of it. So go take your on YouTube later, pause it, and read these. I'm just scrolling through these to this is a great example of wa versus o. Kore o tsukaimasu. Kore o tsukaimasu. I'll use this one. This is the one that I will use. Kore tsukaimasu or kore tsukaimasu. Oh, the difference is where the intonation goes. Kore tsukaimasu. Kore tsukaimasu. I'll use this one. Kore wa tsukaimasu or kore wa tsukaimasu. Is this one at least I'll use, but I'm not commenting on the other ones. Like there's maybe 10 of them and you're like, kore wa tsukaimasu kedo, maybe not those other ones. And that's what the wa particle is. The wa particle can be used like the o particle, and they're showing you how it's contrastive. You're saying not those ones. I'm not talking about any of the other ones. I'm only talking about this one. Okay. So anyway, we'll read these on your own again. Des versus arimasu. Oops, sorry, I probably went too fast there. Boom. 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 Kore wa pai desu. This is pie. Tomodachi wa pai desu. Kore wa pai desu. This is a pie. Most likely is what we're talking about. Regarding this, it's a pie. Tomodachi wa pai desu. My friend this is probably not saying my friend is a pie. It's probably saying my friend is having pie. Like, oh, who is getting pie? Oh, Tomodachi wa pai desu. My friend is getting pie. Kyou wa pai desu. This isn't saying today is pie. This is saying Well, it is saying today is pi. It's saying today's choice is pi. Today's choice is pi. Not that today is literally pi. So be careful with some of these sentences. They look weird, but they're totally valid. So yeah. Notice how the negative of des is ja arimasen. It has arimasen in it, so that's very important. Pi desu ka? Is it pi? Iie, pi ja nai desu. Or pi ja arimasen. Pi ja arimasen is a little bit more polite and more common in writing than it is pi ja nai desu, and things like that. Then we have requests with o onegaishimasu or te kudasai or nominal o kudasai, so give me the thing. And then the gerund, we introduce the gerund, and it explains you how to make the te form. The gerund is called the te form in this, or the te form is called the gerund in this book. Tabemasu, tabete kudasai. Please eat. They show you how to do that and explain it, blah, blah, blah. All right, drills. Drills. This is one of my favorite parts of this book. Okay, drill A. Are, furoshiki desu ka? So we have 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are not related. This is just a back and forth. 1, 1. Are, furoshiki desu ka? Are desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. All right, that's it. So I'll say my part. I'll be the ace, or I'll be the left side. You guys be the right side. Are, furoshiki desu ka? Are desu ka? Furoshiki desu yo. Are. 風呂敷ですか? あれですか? 風呂敷ですよ. Boom. Now let's go on to number 2. 風呂敷あれですか? 風呂敷 is that one? 風呂敷ですか? Oh, 風呂敷? あれですよ. Yeah, it's that over there. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's one. That. Is it a 風呂敷? That? Yeah, it's a 風呂敷. A 風呂敷? Is that one? A 風呂敷? Yeah, that's one. You see how they're very similar patterns. Are instead of furoshiki and are switch, and here furoshiki and are switch. Are and furoshiki switch. Are and furoshiki switch. But now let's look at number 3. We have Ashita and Tanaka-san. So we're gonna plug in Ashita in the first area, and then Tanaka-san desu ka? So we plug in Ashita for the first variable, it's like mathematics. And we plug in Tanaka-san for the second variable. Ashita, Tanaka-san desu ka? Tomorrow. Is it Mr. Tanaka? Ashita desu ka? Tanaka-san desu yo. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. I'll say the first one, and then you guys give me the answer. Ashita, Tanaka-san desu ka? Ashita desu ka? Tanaka-san desu yo. Are? Sorry. Ashita, Tanaka-san desu ka? Alright, now you guys ask me. Ashita Tanaka-san desu ka? 1, 2, 3. Ashita Tanaka-san desu ka? Ashita desu ka? Tanaka-san desu yo. Boom. Now we have are and tagami. Are? Tagami desu. Are? Tagami desu ka? Are? Tagami desu ka? Are desu ka? Tagami desu yo. Let's practice it. Are? Tagami desu ka? Now you guys ask me. 3, 2, 1. Are, tegami desu ka? Are desu ka? Tegami desu yo. Then we have 5. Ano jisho wae desu ka? Ano jisho wae desu ka? Ano jisho wae desu ka? Ano jisho desu ka? Wae desu yo. Ano jisho wae desu ka? Ano jisho desu ka? Wae desu yo. Boom. And wa is a Japanese to English dictionary. Jisho is dictionary. Do you guys see how this textbook kind of works? It's got fantastic drills. Let's check out. I'm going to just go to a C for no reason. So here we go. Ikimasu ka? Are you going to go? Will you go? Watashi desu ka? Iie. Tomodachi ga ikimasu yo. So, will you go? Me? No. A friend will go. Or a friend is going to go. Then we have tsukaimashita ka? Notice it's past tense. Tsukaimashita ka? Tu is tsu. Tu is tsu in this book. Sorry, the romanization is annoying. Tsukaimashita ka? Watashi desu ka? Iie, tomodachi ga tsukaimashita yo. So no, my friend used it. No, my friend used it actually. Me? Nah, my friend used it. Alright, so let's give this another shot. So notice how the pattern is watashi desu ka? Iie, tomodachi ga verb. Verb ka? Watashi desu ka? Iet tomodachi ga verb yo. Okay? So I'm just going to give you a verb and you got to answer. Boom. The first one is kaimasu. Kaimasu ka? Will you buy it? Kaimasu ka? Watashi desu ka? Iet tomodachi ga kaimasu yo. Watashi desu ka? Iet tomodachi ga kaimasu yo. That's how this works. You guys ask me the same one. Kaimasu. 3, 2, 1. Watashi desu ka? Iya, tomodachi ga kaimasu yo. No, my friend's gonna buy it. No, a friend will buy it. Let's go with kimashita. Came. Come to location. Came to location. Kimashita ka? Did it come? Did something come? Watashi desu ka? Iya. Tomodachi ga kimashita yo. So actually, sorry, I used it when it should have been you because it's talking to somebody. Kimashita ka? Did you come here? Watashi desu ka? Iya, tomodachi ga kimashita yo. Tomodachi ga kimashita yo. A friend came. Tomodachi ga kimashita yo. Tomodachi ga kimashita yo. A friend came. Oh my god, somebody commented on Facebook and I can't get rid of those notifications. It's very annoying. Alright, that's how this book works with the drills and everything. So let's just try F for no reason. Dore ga ii desu ka? Which one is good? Dore ga fuben desu ka? So the adjectives are changing. Dore ga ii desu ka? Which one's good? Dore ga fuben desu ka? Which one's inconvenient? And then the answer is going to be kore desu. This one. Kore ga ii desu yo. Kore ga ii desu yo. Kore ga adjective desu. Which one is adjective? This one. This one is adjective. Okay, that's the pattern. Dore ga ii desu ka? Kore desu. Kore ga ii desu yo. Kore desu. Kore ga ii desu yo. Number 2. Dore ga fuben desu ka? Kore desu. Kore ga fuben desu yo. Kore desu. Kore ga fuben desu yo. Alright, let's check out yasui desu. Yasui desu. Okay? Dore ga yasui desu ka? Kore desu. Kore ga yasui desu yo. Sorry, now it's your turn. I'm going to ask you the same thing. Dore ga yasui desu ka? Great, perfect. I hope you did it right. Kore desu, kore ga yasui desu yo. This one's cheap. Let's go with kirei. This should be in hiragana. It's written kirei. In this book, you actually say kirei like kirei. So that's why they have the S sound twice. So, じゃあ dore ga kirei desu ka? Kore desu. Kore ga kirei desu yo. Kore ga kirei desu yo. Kore ga kirei desu yo. Sorry, my intonation's a little bit off. Dore ga kirei desu ka? Kore desu. Kore ga kirei desu yo. Kore ga kirei desu yo. Alright, let's do it one more time. Dore ga kirei desu ka? Kore desu. Kore ga kirei desu yo. Alright, great. I hope that helps you out. Guys. Let me know what you guys think about this textbook. I could always copy a few more of these and practice them with you. But just drills up the wazoo. I can't do them all. I can't do QRS, TU, they gives up on V. TU, V, W, X, Y, Z. So there's 21 drills in this textbook. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. Yeah, that's a lot of textbook practice. All right. I hope that was useful for everybody. I guess I mislabeled this doohickey, this lesson. I apologize. I will fix it for the YouTube video. I guess some people might have left because they didn't see that I was playing, they thought that I might be playing League of Legends. So that's this textbook, and it just does this for, I think, 40 some odd lessons over and over and over again, over and over and over again. And actually, this isn't even the end of it, because this is just lesson A. It actually goes all the way to lesson B. There's a section B. There's more conversations, there's more English equivalents, there's more breakdowns of the vocabulary. They're teaching you how to count here. More miscellaneous notes, more amazing grammar explanations, and then it goes into more drills. Boom. And that's how this textbook works. It's fantastic. It looks like I got 4 viewers. I apologize, but I think I'm gonna call it there for now. I'm so glad that the stream is working a lot better. I'll be making more videos. If you enjoy what I'm doing, let me know in the comment sections, either here in Twitch or on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Share with everybody you know. Be confident and say, Evan's awesome! so that way I get more viewers and we get a bigger class size. Feel free to donate to me over on my website, www.evanseasyjapanese.com. And in the links below on YouTube, I linked everything that you might ever want to need to know from me. Have yourselves a good day. I hope this was useful for everybody. I'll probably be doing some katakana lessons in the future, along with some JLPT N5. I found a bunch more tests online. I think they're less than legally printed off, but honestly, I think it's fine. If I get in trouble, I'll just take them down, whatever. All right. Have yourselves a great day, guys. See you guys. Peace out.